Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on Jurassic Collectibles. So today we are taking a look at one of the items from our recent Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous package from our friends at Mattel and Universal, and this is the 15 mini action dinos exclusive 15 pack that is available at Target. So a really cool looking set. You can see we have got a good variety of dinosaurs here. If I bring it a bit closer, you can see we've got Blue, got a Baryonyx, an Ankylosaurus, a Bioluminescent Paracerothus, which I believe is an exclusive, Bumpy, as you can see just there, looking adorable, another Baryonyx, a Stegosaurus, another Baryonyx up here, a Pteranodon, and a Dimorphodon just out a shot up here, a Cerratosaurus, the Rex, the Indominus, Toro, the Carnotaurus, and lots more really wonderful mini dinos in this pack. So you can see, obviously in the bottom corner we have got the characters from the show, Darius, Toro, and two of the other characters, and the rest are on the side with Bumpy. And then on the back of the packaging we get a better look at all of the characters. So you can see Indominus, Stegosaurus, Blue, the Baryonyx, or one of them, the Cerratosaur, Toro, Ankylosaurus Bumpy, the Paracerothus, the Tyrannosaurus, the Dimorphodon, the Baryonyx again, the Brachiosaurus, and then up at the top, the Ankylosaur, the third Baryonyx, and the Pteranodon. So again, in that gorgeous Camp Cretaceous packaging, looks really good here. Lots of kind of texture all across the box for this one, and overall a really great looking product. So really excited to open this one up and take a look at it. Obviously this one is an exclusive to Target in the US. I'm not sure about UK releases as of present, but if I learn anything else about UK releases, I will make sure to let you guys know. So that's enough talking about this set. Let's crack this one open and take a look at the minis. Okay, so here we have got the menagerie of Camp Cretaceous critters assembled. And before we take a look at them, I do just want to note, we do get this gorgeous Camp Cretaceous packaging as a really nice backing piece. So I might try and repurpose this for some toy photography, and that is really cool. I'm going to apologise if you can hear any audio in the background as well. There's somebody who has just decided to start cutting their lawn, which is always ideal, and also a really low flying plane, so hopefully neither of those are picking up too much. So as you can see, full menagerie of dinosaurs on show here. Really good selection. Unfortunately, some of them do really struggle with standing. This Baryonyx in particular, where its legs have like warped in the packaging, I need to perhaps take a blowgun or something to it, a hairdryer, to kind of try and adjust that a little bit. But that's something I can look at. So obviously these are softer plastic. These are the kind of figures you get in the blind bags, and because of that, when you pack them in hard plastic packaging, it can sometimes have a warping effect. So with that said, we'll take a look at each figure up close. If I move the rest of them kind of to one side. So up first we have got that Baryonyx. As you can see here, you can see the one joint of articulation on this Baryonyx is the jaw just there. And this is the same Baryonyx, I'm assuming, that is in the camp set. So the Camp Adventure set comes with a full-size Baryonyx figure, and this has got the exact same colour scheme, so I'm assuming it is that Baryonyx. You can see, looks really great, looks good. Lots of nice colours on this one. Well, I say lots of nice colours, it's got two tones, dark brown and kind of lime green, but it looks pretty good. So, first Baryonyx, pretty cool. Next figure we're going to take a look at. We'll get the Baryonyxes done first. So, the second one feels like a repackage of the Fallen Kingdom one. I know I had a couple of this one back in the day and it feels very similar, kind of back in 2018. You can see again that singular mouth joint, no paint inside the mouth because these are smaller items, but still looks pretty decent overall. Sort of quite a nice colour scheme, quite decent, looks good. Cool figure. This one doesn't suffer any warping, so you can see stands perfectly fine, which is nice. Now the next one, we have got the third and final Baryonyx. This one's cool. So this one is kind of a dark brown colour scheme with a lime sort of green highlight to it, as you can see. But this one has got red eyes. So as you can see there, looks really, really intimidating. Really cool, actually. You can see the mouth can open up like so. We do have possibly a QC issue. Let me check the others. Oh no, maybe not. Oh no, so that is how they're sculpted. Okay, cool. So just the end of the nose with the little notch there looks a bit weird on this one, to be honest. But he does look cool nonetheless. I've actually never noticed the teeth go up like that. That's really cool. So yeah, nice paintwork around the red eyes. And presumably that is meant to represent the notch which Baryonyx is known to have had in its jaw to help it catch fish. So that is quite cool. So good looking Baryonyxes. Then if we move on to another one of the more generic figures, we have got the Stegosaurus. Again, I believe this is a repack. I'm sure I've seen this one before. It's got the articulation for the tail, but overall, really nice looking figure again. Nice colour scheme, stands nice and firmly, as you can see there. Looks pretty good. Then, if we move on to the next one, we will go with Blue, who is another repack, as you can see here. Blue has got the iconic blue stripe, painted quite well on this one. The kind of tan coloured underbelly and undertail. All of these figures have got the little sort of Jurassic World logo there and their identifier number. And Blue's articulation is her legs. So both legs go back and forward, so you can kind of sort of play around and try and get her in a sprinting pose. Or maybe like that, sort of get her in a pouncing pose. Have some fun playing with this one. Cool figure, nice to see Blue re-released. Obviously always a popular character, so good to see Blue again here as well. Then another re-release, the iconic T-Rex. As you can see here, comes in kind of a dark brown colour scheme, has got tan on the underbelly. And look at that face sculpt. If we can get it to focus. You can see the jaw opens on this one. Looks pretty good side on. Pretty cool figure. Has actually got some kind of battle damage scarring just there. Looks pretty good all in all. Then, next up, I'm kind of trying to work out who's new and who's not because I don't really collect the minis. So I'm going to save the three I definitely know are new for the end. And if any others are new, let me know in the comments. So we have got the Ankylosaurus. Again, I believe this is a repackage. I think I've seen this one before. If not, it's a really nice colour scheme for the Ankylosaurus. Looks a lot like the original Rurivores one. Has got the articulation joint at the tail. So this one has got a tail moving motion. You can see really nice head sculpt. All in all, another great mini. So we've got some good ones here, guys. We've got a good assortment. Going into our aerial creatures, we have got the Dimorphodon. As you can see here, nice reds on the wings. Looks really good. You can see good detail for the head. Nice detail on the wings. All in all, really cool looking figure. Has got some really nice details kind of like throughout it. Has obviously got articulation for the wings. But all in all, a good mini. The next one, the Pteranodon, comes with the mouth open. Looks cool. This looks a lot like the kind of Jurassic World colour scheme, which looks really nice. That kind of crimson highlight Lots of really nice texture in the wing patterning on this one. You can see that the wings do go in like so you can get some interesting poses. And this is a cool one. I like this one a lot. I really like that crimson. It contrasts nicely with the dark brown. So, Pteranodon is cool. What will we look at next? Let's look at the Brachiosaur. So the Brachiosaur comes in kind of a light cream, almost white colour. Has got some dark brown highlights along the back and up the neck. You can see, it might struggle focusing, there we go. That iconic head sculpt, pretty spot on at this scale to be honest with you. Pretty good figure, obviously not in scale with the others. I mean, blue isn't going to look that big compared to a Brachiosaur, but it's just the way the minis line works. And you can see this one has got articulation at the neck, so you can kind of bow it down, get it looking pretty good. Cool, so we've got 5 left to look at. We're going to look at, it helps if I don't knock the camera over, we are going to look at the Cerratosaurus, as you can see here. I really like the black highlights on this one, they really pop. Looks really, really good. I really like this colour. The colour red is sort of two-tone. There's a darker red on top and a kind of lighter, more salmon colour underneath, which looks good. And like many of the carnivores, the feature on this one is the opening mouth, as you can see there. So Cerratosaurus is a really great addition. And this one, oh, if I can get it, does stand, which is very exciting. Then the next one, we have got the Indominus Rex, obviously iconic from Jurassic World at this point, kind of comes in a slightly off-white colour with a pearlescent silver on the back. You can see that really catches the light. Good looking head sculpt for the size of the figure. Jaw opens nice and wide like the Indominus does. And again, a great looking mini. So, really good collection here so far. We've got a couple more left to look at. We have got that Bioluminescent Paracerothus. You can see almost ghostly in its appearance. Really nice blue highlights. We saw this in some of the promotional pictures for Camp Cretaceous. Looks really, really awesome. Great looking head sculpt there. You can see that looks really good. Really, really nice mini. A really unique one, and I don't think this is getting an individual carded release. I could be wrong with that, but I don't believe it is. So a nice exclusive part of this set. We also have got Bumpy. This is the same Bumpy that comes in the Camp Adventure playset. So this is in scale with 3 3/4 inch figures for Bumpy, which is cool. You can see nice looking little Ankylosaurus. Has got the swinging tail and looks adorable. If this isn't the next Baby Yoda, I don't know what is. Really, really great little figure. And then last but not least, we have got Toro. So Toro is obviously the bad guy Ankylosaurus from the Ankylosaurus? Carnotaurus, Thomas. Getting confused with Bumpy there. So obviously the Carnotaurus, you can see he has got the scar on his face that he will have in the show. And really cool colour scheme for this one, kind of a rusty orange with dark brown highlights and light grey for the underbelly, as you can see there, if it focuses. And he even has mouth paint. You can see there the kind of rusted inside the jaw and grey on the outside gives the illusion of gums. So Toro looks awesome. We are going to pair him with the rest of these and give you our final thoughts. So as I bring these back in, do let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this assortment? Is this one you're looking to pick up? If you're in the UK, do you think this is one that's worth importing? I'll be honest with you, it's not something that I had actually looked at. I tend to collect 3 3/4 inch figures as well as the Amber Collection figures. So this wasn't really one that I was aware of per se. I had seen some people pick it up. I think Tim bought this one, but I hadn't really been keeping track of it. So I'm interested to hear what you all think. Now, as you can see, this is a wonderful collection of dinosaurs. really nice variety here in terms of all the ones you get. You can see, if we just pan it a little bit, there are so many figures throughout this collection that look really, really wonderful. And I'll try and stitch some photos in here at the end if I get some, just to give you a little bit of a look at more of these figures. But with that said, I believe that this is a $30 set. You can get it at Target, and I really do recommend it. You get a ton of cool figures here, some really nice variety in creatures, some really cool effects, especially with the Bioluminescent Paracerothus, and all in all, it's a wonderful little assortment. Now, I'm not into the smaller scale, as I've said, but if you are, then I think this is a great way to amass a lot of different dinosaurs and obviously some aerial creatures very, very quickly, allowing you to build your collection with a vast variety of the different animals that we see on screen. So, I think this is a solid set. Big thanks to Universal and Mattel again for sending it our way. Remember to use the hashtag Jurassic World and hashtag Camp Cretaceous on social media if you are excited for these toys and excited for this show. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, take care, and have a great week.